Hello everyone, welcome to the Elliottwave YouTube channel. Today is April 23rd, and the chart of the day for today is the FTSE 60 minutes time frame here. Now we can see we ended this initial sell-off in the FTSE at 75.47. If I zoom out, you can see this cycle, which is the initial sell-off after the tariff war, ended here, right? I mean, this bounce here definitely is too big to be a part of the same cycle. Now, all right, so this is too big to be, let's say somebody want to call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 doesn't look like this, guys, with 4, okay? So this cycle completed. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we are guaranteed 100% sure it's going to go to new high just because the cycle completed. We could actually still be doing W and then let's say X and then, you know, down again after that if it fails to take out the previous peak. So what we want to establish here is the couple of things. This cycle completed. This number one. Number two, we're going to be taking a look at the current rally. So if we take a look at the current rally from the low, it looks to be a 5 swing so far, right? 5 swing so far. And so because of that 5 swing structure, so that means basically the odds are for more gains because of the 5 swing, okay? Now we are calling this still within the wave 3 because it seems like you know, we still do not have a clear divergence, at least in the 1 hour. Even though I think if you downgrade to the 15 minutes, you could actually see a divergence already here. And so you can see this one make a high in the 15 minutes. This one makes a lower high, my bad. So I think another option would be actually that we are already finishing up with 5 here. So this one will be in the form of a diagonal if that's the case, right? Something like this. Because again, if you drop to the 15 minutes, you can already see a divergence. So this is also possible. So in which case you're going to get pullback in the wave 2 already to correct this entire rally before it turns higher again. But the idea is the 5 swing up there, the odds are favoring more upside. Right, the odds are favoring more upside as long as it's this above 75.47. Now whether we will eventually break to new high or we're just going to be extending higher, maybe in a bigger ABC and then fail and then, you know, drop again, that remains to be seen. But I'm just saying this short-term 5 swing up from here, the odds are favoring more upside. Now, is there anything to suggest no more upside even after 5 swing? The only thing I can think about, which is not looking good, it is possible but the count doesn't look good, is if you call this as a WXY. So something like ABCW. And that's why even though I present you the option, but I don't like it because the count it looks a bit forced. Alright, it looks a bit forced. So something like this, WXY. So you can call this like a W here, and then now doing WXY, in which case it can go to 100% extension of this, which is this 100%. So let's say I call this ABC here. Again, the count doesn't look good. It's possible, but it doesn't look good. Something like this, and then it drops immediately from here, right? It drops immediately like this, Y, and then maybe ending X here, and then let's say this is W here, right? And then just drop after that, right? So that's another option I can think about, which is less desirable in terms of the structure, that will make it sell off without too much of further rally. It still requires a little bit more upside, but it's going to fail and then turn slower. Okay, so going back to the primary count, which is a 5 swing or 5 waves, and that means as long as we stay past 75.47, we can at least do some sort of 535, which is an ABC at the least from 75.47. All right, so that's the update here, guys, for today. As always, if you want to get further updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial, and the link is in the description of the video. I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.